Hello everybody and welcome to another video. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also check out my channel for different types of playlists and different types of videos. Today we're going to talk about how to do a pre-flight inspection on a CBR600RR.
Pre-flight?
Well, it's been a fun ride today. We've been riding around, my wife and I, so you can see the motorcycles back there in the back. I thought we'd take a little break to eat some lunch. Got a couple of pictures for you right here for lunch. We had poke on a truck somewhere along the way. Not bad. My wife said she'll give it a 5 out of 10, so I guess it's not that good. Lots of noise going on around here because I'm in the community somewhere, like a gazebo in the middle of nowhere. So good lunch. But I'm gonna talk about how to do T-CLOCS, or a version of it that I do. Like I said, I don't usually go do a T-CLOC like that. I do it pretty quick before I jump in my bike, and I'm sure most of you that ride motorcycles do it the same as well. So my bike's over there. I usually approach it and then I look to make sure first and foremost there's no leaks on the bike. So having a leak on a motorcycle is an indication that there's something wrong with it. You know, there shouldn't be any leak. Besides, it's unsafe if your motorcycle has a leak. So you need to fix something like that pretty quickly, or not even drive your motorcycle. Next, I just go over the motorcycle really generally. The tires, I want to make sure there's no gashes on the tires and the tires are aired up pretty good. Visually, I check it maybe once a week or maybe once a month, depending on how much I ride the motorcycle, to make sure that it's aired up properly. But on the day I ride, I don't check it. I just kind of go over it or do a once over, if you know what I mean. Next, I look at just the drivetrain in particular, make sure there's nothing hanging, nothing's loose, you know what I mean? There's no broken things obvious to you. Look at the chain, make sure the chain is nice and taut and it doesn't need to be adjusted. And then I go over the body of the motorcycle, make sure there's no cracks on a motorcycle, on the fairings and things like that. If there is, either your motorcycle had fell or you hit something pretty hard and it's obvious that you'd see it. Next, I like to start my motorcycle on neutral on the ground before I get on it most of the time. So before I put my key in, I just kind of go over the controls, make sure that the the lever for the brakes and the clutch is all nice and tight. All of the switches are together and functioning. And then I start the motorcycle. When you start the motorcycle, your lights come on, and you can go ahead and check your signals. You can go ahead and check your hazard as well as your high beams and low beams. Of course, if your motorcycle doesn't start or hesitates to start, then there's a cause of other problems in your motorcycle. So you just want to make sure that you are checking at that and you're aware of it. One thing they skip at school, or they don't really skip at school, is that they allow you to just bring your own gear, and they don't inspect the gear, you know. So I make sure that my gear doesn't fall on the ground, my helmet doesn't fall on the ground, it doesn't crack, and take make sure it's safe, and that the first time that it absorbs any shock is then when you actually fall, and not when your helmet falls to the ground and you're trying to put it on. So I wear a helmet, I wear a full gear helmet, usually a jacket and some long pants, boots, as well as gloves, full gloves. So I've been in a motorcycle accident before, and having gear is very important. Shut up! Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I apologize for all this noise. I'm in the middle of the day, they're cutting grass, so I can't really stop that from happening. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. Talk to you soon.